last game.
Dragon City Roller Derby, and I will be one of your commentators for this game.
And I'm Scouticus, and I'm from Salty Beaches Roller Derby. Nice and fresh. Not so fresh now, feeling very stale for a Salty Beach.
Not so fresh after the 10-hour drive.
No. That's been good.
Other people who may not be fresh would include Fleabag and Cyclo, who just played in the previous game.
Absolutely, and I also believe we had some other Pivot City Rangers. I think, I feel like Ra played. Yeah, Ra definitely played the previous game.
Splatter,
Yeah, Matt Splatter as well, who both guested for Ballarat.
Sure thing. All right, so we missed Pivot City Rangers on the screen. We got overexcited with our chit-chat.
There we go, thank you.
We got 05 Mad Splatter, 23 Hale Skaten, 29 Ra, 39 Warwick Snapper, 44 Cyclo, 57 Rock, 78 Blizzard, 83 Jackie Ono, 2 Dakota Blocker, 238 Beasting, 38 Major Pain, 4203 Pyro, 51 Melonhead, 6 Bad Juju, and 8 Ray Scar.
Nice. Here we go. We've got South Sea Banshees. We have 01 Westy, 030 Bombshell, 08 Ducky, 1054 Spendy, 12 Freddie Mercury, 24 Chaos, 252 Hot Jam Donut, 313 Princess Leia Apocalypse, 325 Him or HIM, 404 Fleabag, 500 Smiles, 77 Calamity Pain, 86 Bonnie Jovi, and 999 M-Dog.
Yeah, we've got quite a few skaters who have just played the previous one and are back out on track again. So look for the sweaty ones. You'll know they're the ones doing double duty.
All right, do we have a time to Derby? Not quite.
Very ambiguous coming up. That ref helmet is amazing.
I was about to say that too. Ears?
That's adorable.
Maybe it should be part of the ref uniform from now on. Up your game, all other refs. You all need fluffy ears on your helmets. I feel like we should also take this opportunity to add our bench crews to our lineups as well. Maybe we'll do that after the first jam.
We had a whistle, so that's a good sign. 5-second call. A little bit of last-minute adjustments from both packs. Score. Jam is on. Cyclo picking up lead. Massive hit there by Chaos, knocking Cyclo to the outside. Running him. Not all the way back, but enough. Melons with the chase out the front, but Fleabag gets through. Both jammers now eligible to score. Cyclo up the upside, the inside, inside, picks up all 4 points.
There's a side.
Got an official timeout, I think.
I can't remember if you mentioned it, but with 4 points, first 4 points on the board for Pivot City. work off. Okay, thank you.
Seems quite early for a dance break, but we'll take it.
It's not too early for never too early for a dance break.
I mean, not too early in the day. And there's the whistle. We are on for jam number 2. Almost. We've got M-Dog jamming for the Banshees and Pyro jamming for the Pivot City Rangers. Both packs making life difficult for those jammers who are using beautiful footwork, just going from side to side, trying to find a path through. M-Dog through for lead for the Banshees. Pyro not that far behind.
And that jam is called off. We'll take that. I believe that's a 1 point. That's hard to see. Some hands being held up.
I think that was 1 point for the Banshees, no points for Pivot City. Looks like we've got Beasting out there for Pivot City and Spendy for the Banshees. Not Spendy for the Banshees. M-Dog sitting in the box after a call in that previous jam.
So that means a power jam start for Pivot City Rangers. Who,
Sure
if you're watching,
Beasting picking up lead there for Pivot City Rangers. Chaos heading to the penalty box for the Banshees. Mic check. M-Dog back on track. Getting through on their initial. Beasting calling the jam after having picked up some points.
all right, I'm back with a working microphone. So scores are looking like 8 points for Pivot City Rangers. So playing in the green, and it can be tricky to see if you're watching from afar, watching the stream. And Banshees are on 1 point.
Pivot City starting with the pack advantage, with the Banshees starting with 1 in the penalty box. Looks like we've got Fleabag jamming for the Banshees. And
Major Pain, I believe, number 3-8, jamming for Pivot City.
beautiful work there. Major Pain, not just a clever name, slipping through on the inside, picking up lead. And we've got the Banshees jammer heading to the penalty box. So we've got a power jam there for Pivot City. Chaos returns to track. Beautiful offense there by Snapper. Major Pain comes through, picking up 4 points.
I do appreciate the look up from the jammer to their bench, looking for that signal. But Neon Tigress there, just that we know that hand signal. That just means keep on going.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that was an initial. Yeah, Fleabag back on track, completing their initial pass, but Major Payne now heading to the penalty box, which means this jam is going for the full 2 minutes.
Sure is. That is because we had Pivot City Jammer in the lead, but a penalty means that you lose lead.
That is correct. Oh,
With no lead, can't call that one off. Pivot City blockers doing an amazing job trying to
such a good job.
keep M-Doc from getting through again.
Major Payne has returned to track now. Bad Juju doing a great job, just maintaining pack there. Fleabag picking up 4 points. Bad Juju heading to the penalty box. There's a lot going on in that one.
There's a lot going on everywhere. It's so late in the day, my brain's just like, whoa, look at all these things. There's so much happening. But you know what did happen? A 12-point jam for Pivot City, putting them on 20 points.
And Banshees picked up 4, I believe, in that one. We got Cyclo and Spendy out there, I think. Jam is on. Someone's going to the box already. Ooh, it's Cyclo. That's a power jam for the Banshees. Spendy picking up lead there. Cyclo heading to the penalty box. Great work there by Blizzard and Dakota Blocker up the front there. But Spendy's through, picking up all 4 points. Bad Juju is back on track, having returned from the penalty box. Beautiful tripod there by Pivot City at the front, but Spendy's through with lead. I think Chaos just kissed the floor up the top there, but is up and back at it. Got a few skaters down. But most importantly, Spendy's back up, picking up all 4 points. Beautiful offense there by Chaos.
We have our green jammer for Pivot City back on a track as well.
They are, and Spendy has picked up another 4 points. Cyclo is through, and that was their initial pass. And the jam is called. I believe we've had a lead change.
Ooh, we have two. 17-point jam for Banshees, putting them on 22.
Amazing work.
It is amazing work. And Pivot City sitting still on 20.
We have got M-Dog out jamming for the Banshees. And Pyro.
Yeah, Pyro paying as a 9-9 for Pivot City. I think there's been a couple of those close to line-up time. It is tricky to remember that the jam line is on the other side of the opposite side to the benches.
It makes such a difference.
It does.
Warwick Snapper made it on track in time, but is headed to the penalty box. I feel like it might have been for the amount of contact that was made as they landed on track, but I could be wrong. M-Dog is out with lead and is on their scoring pass. Pyro is out and eligible to score, but M-Dog has called the jam before they have an opportunity.
I just really appreciate that the colour difference between the teams is great enough for this time of day. We've got big contrast between green and red.
Though, if you're colour blind...
if you're red-green colourblind. Yeah, true.
Could actually be the worst possible situation.
Yeah, that's true. So Banshees have managed to extend their lead just a tiny bit more, putting another 3 points on, bringing them up to 25. Pivot City not able to put any points on the board after that jam. Still sitting on 20.
Looks like we've got Bee Sting and Fleabag. Battle of the Insect Puns.
True. But also, I'm loving PCR's sparkly shorts as well. There's a few pairs going around.
There is. I don't think I need the distraction though. Fleabag picking up lead for the Banshees.
It's like shiny, sparkly.
Bee Sting not far behind. Snapper is back on track. 4 points to the Banshees and the jam is cold.
And thanks for bringing over the chat for us to see there, Jen. Yes, we have Lawless. Missing you, Lawless. Lawless says, go Pivot City Rangers. Party emoji. Heart face emoji. Kissy lips emoji. Party emoji. Kissy, no. Heart emoji. Kissy lips emoji. Star eye emoji. Thanks for that, Lawless. We also have a Go PCR, green heart, purple heart, green heart, and a simple Go Banshees from Scoobs.
You sound a lot like my car reading a text message to me. Spendy is out there picking up lead for the Banshees. Major Pain being recycled to the rear by Bonnie Jovi.
It'll make me need to read another one. Hell yes, Pivot City, red heart emoji, red heart emoji, red heart emoji, red heart emoji, red heart emoji.
Beautiful pack work there by the Banshees, making life very painful for Major Pain. Pivot City losing one to the penalty box.
Keep those emojis coming, people in the chat.
And Spendy picking up 4 points.
We have a Spendy, I'm your biggest fan. That's cute.
Major Pain has cleared on their initial. Big hit on Spendy and they call the jam.
So 8-point jam for the Banshees, putting them on 37, and Pivot City still sitting on 20. We also have another message in the chat. Go Pivot City. No emoji.
Cyclo and M-Dog out there to jam. Jam is on, and the pack's moving relatively quickly to get away from those jammers. Whole lot of action on that first corner. Chaos knocking Cyclo to the inside and recycling them to the rear. M-Dog slips out the front. Picking up lead for the Banshees. Cyclo not that far behind.
That jam getting called off.
1 point for the Banshees, none for Pivot City.
I can see our jam ref's doing a little bit of... I wanted to do an attempt to bad lip read then. That would be fun.
Nope, no score each.
No, yeah. Retract that.
I do like that jam ref skates.
Yeah. Oh, they look soft and purple.
Just enough green. Are they from Pivot City? Looks like we're going to have Fleabag and Bee Sting out there. Battle of the Bugs.
Oh, there we go. Wow, all right, we got more emojis in the chat. We have a melon emoji head. I'm your biggest fan. Winky face emoji. Wahoo Banshees, yay for Hot Jam Donuts debut game. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice.
Yeah, very exciting to see Donut playing for the Banshees.
Yeah, red heart, blue heart, red heart, blue heart, red heart.
All right, we are back. Packs up near the pivot line. Jam is on. Whoop. Beasting with lead. Fleabag heading to the penalty box on a forearms call. Beasting just absolutely launching herself at the back of that Banshees tripod. Four points picked up there by Beasting.
That was a really good couple of chase downs by 500 Smiles, I believe.
Beautiful offense there by Ray Scar. Fleabag back on track for the Banshees. Bad juju in there, trying to do a bit of offense for Beasting.
Oh man, that Banshee's tripod.
Some real steppy action going on in that pack. It really did not sound like anyone was rolling at that point.
Nope.
Just a lot of stamping.
That was tired. Ooh, thanks, Hawkeye. So all that's left is 21 spots for Hawkeye's Faces of Roller Derby photo shoot for his project for tomorrow. Get on it. There is a QR code over at the photo setup to do that.
Yep. Have you had yours done yet?
Oh, I did. It's super uncomfortable for me to not be behind the lens, but I persevered. Yeah.
Good.
And there was, and you know what? And there were a couple of shots. I was like, yeah, I like that. So
excellent.
Even if you don't like your photo being taken, it's worth doing.
Yeah. I'm going to wait till I'm good and sweaty after my game tomorrow. M-Dog picking up lead. And maybe some people sweat on their visor.
I totally need some little windscreen wipers that come across visors. Get rid of that sweat.
Pyro hot on their heels.
That is a fast-moving pack now too. And I know I've got some messages to read out from the chat. I'll do it at the end of this jam.
Oh. Beautiful footwork there. Pyro picking up the 4 points on the inside line.
M-Dog calling that one off? No, thank you.
M-Dog also picking up their points and then calling it.
So far it looks like 4 points apiece for that jam, but here we go. Where was I up to with these messages? At Lawless again with You Can Do It, Pivot City, heart hands emoji, party emoji, star eyes emoji, thumbs up emoji, love heart face emoji. Scoobs with the, oh sorry, I forgot the emojis.
Major Pain and Spendy out on the jam line.
I'll come back to those ones, there's a lot.
Major Pain picking up lead for PCR. Spendy with star in hand. Beautiful work there by Ray at the rear of the pack, just making life difficult for Spendy. Four points picked up by Pivot City Rangers. Spendy heading to the penalty box. Another 4 points there for PCR. And I think we've just had another lead change.
This is, yeah, absolutely anyone's game.
Got a cut track call there on Snapper, while Major Pain picks up another 4 points. Jam is called, but Spendy was released right at that moment. So we will be going into this next jam with jammers for both teams.
Oh yeah, 12-point jam for Pivot City, putting them on 47.
Looks like we got Fleabag and Cyclo. Jam is on. Fleabag with lead for the Banshees. Bit of a pile up there, but they're all up and back in it. Fleabag slipping around the outside, picking up 4 points. Cyclo has completed their initial pass. Both jammers in the pack on scoring pass. Cyclo emerges first.
Pivot City blockers doing amazing work there, and a high five.
So good.
Love to see it. You
So
did great. You all deserve those high fives.
Yeah.
Points so close in points. So 4-point jam for Pivot City. They're on 51, and a 7-point jam for the Banshees, putting them on 48.
It is a close one. Beasting and M-Dog out as our jammers for this one.
I'm really glad that it's a close one. There has been some, not so close ones today. Like any sport, it just makes it more exciting when you've got teams that are quite evenly matched.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, if I'm watching Derby, I definitely want it to be a close one. If I'm playing, I just want to be winning. I don't need the added stress. M-Dog does have lead. And calls the jam, I think, before Beasting had an opportunity to... Nope, Beasting got one. M-Dog got one. That seems like a lot of effort for 1 point apiece. Oh no, M-Dog had already passed us, done a scoring pass.
Oh, and speaking of 1 point, 51 to 52. Oh no, here we go, 52. 52 each. I'm going to get back to these messages on the chat. So Scoop says, sorry about forgot the emojis. We have Go Banshees in caps. And here we go, we have anchor emoji, red heart emoji, blue heart emoji, heart face smiling emoji, party emoji, party face emoji, gift emoji, champagne bottle emoji, and dancing emojis.
So, I'm somewhat of an efficiency expert. I think you could just say emoji at the end.
I could. Absolutely, I could. But it's more fun saying it between each.
The little flasher we just got on the screen told us no more emojis. All right, looks like we've got Spendy and Major Payne out there to jam for this one. Penalty box is empty, so I can only assume there's 8 blockers out there. Spendy absolutely launching themselves at the back of that Pivot City tripod. Lead to Pivot City Rangers. Banshees jam are hot on their heels. Lots of action in the pack while people try and work out where they want to be.
Major Payne doing a bit of what I call a spinny winny on the inside there, picking up those points.
3 points picked up for Pivot City, none for the Banshees. Fleabag and Cyclo jamming this one.
Whoa, those Pivot City blockers to the outside, to the inside, and Fleabag is through.
They are. Cyclo also through and eligible to score. Smart call off there by the Banshees. Some points.
Some points. Hard to see if the fluoro light's behind.
Yeah.
Maybe that was 3 points. Putting Banshees on 52 and Pivot City sitting on 55.
Oof.
I can math that one. That's 3 points.
Good mathing. We got 99 versus 999 out there.
Ooh, I love it.
999 using that extra number and just slipping through on the outside. 99 up the inside.
Mike, math expert, that I am not. Once upon a time I was.
Three points picked up by the Banshees. None for Pivot City on that one, which means we have a tied game. Woo!
55 to 55.
We got Spendy versus Beasting. We got one blocker for Pivot City in the penalty box. Spendy with a cut track. Lead is open.
Banshee blockers, yeah, solid wall there, make it very tricky for Beasting.
Beasting is through, picking up
there we
lead.
go. Another one, the advisor who may need some little windscreen wipers to get that, all the smears from the other blockers off.
Spendy's out of the penalty box, trying to get through on their
Bonnie
initial.
Jovi, that was amazing, impressive. But Beasting still getting through.
That's some beautiful reforming there. Spendy back in behind all of those Pivot City blockers, unfortunately. Beasting wedged amongst that Banshee's tripod again.
The bench yelling.
Pivot City calling that jam
Yeah, following the commands of your bench there.
with one hand
Calling.
anyway.
Yeah, true. One hand call off. Yeah, Pivot City picking up 6 points, putting them on 61. Keeping Banshees from scoring in that jam. They're sitting on 55. If I go back to the chat box, there's less emojis.
Got an official timeout. When we resume, we're going to have Major Pain and Fleabag jamming. We've got one in the penalty box for Pivot City. Full strength of blockers for the Banshees.
All right, so in the chat box we have Lawless. I'm so sad to be there, PCR. But sitting on the couch with my mini-me who has started Junior Derby, we're both cheering you on. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Yes, that's so good to hear. Future of Derby. We also have, that's Bombshell saying, let's go Banshees. We have a heck yeah pyro, holy shit, with a fire emoji. Bombshell also saying, yes, Flea. Oh, thanks, Dylan. Shout out to our Salty Beach Scout, you rock. Thank you. Hope you're feeling a bit better. Dylan not able to make it after all. Getting sick this weekend. Also, Smash It Blizzard, yes. Call out for Blizzard. All right,
Jam is on a Fleabag straight up the inside line, picking up lead. Major Pain up the outside, not that far behind. Oh. Chaos just holding that inside line, denying Major Pain the beautiful slip through that she was hoping for. 4 points picked up by Fleabag. And 4 for Major Payne also.
Pulling that one off.
3 points there by Fleabag on that pass.
So 7-point jam for Banshees, putting them on 62. 4-point jam for Pivot City, they're on 65. Still so close that I can count it. 3 points between it.
Looks like we've got Cyclo and M-Dog out to jam. And a timeout for Pivot City. Oh, I really enjoyed that both of the teams made the use of that timeout to gather their thoughts, have a little chat, maybe make some plans for dinner after this game. Shout out to my teammates who are having dinner together right now.
No. No.
Jerks. Alrighty, we got M-Dog and Cyclo. And a full contingent of blockers.
Yeah, who will win? Pop your tip in the live chat.
Both jammers really working their edges, trying to get through. Cyclo emerges first. M-Dog doing an excellent job just wrapping her body around whatever green body is there.
Melonhead with a great chase down there.
Cyclo just running down the inside line on their toe stops. Nice.
4-point jam for Pivot City, putting them on 69. And Banshees sitting on 62.
Spendy and Beasting out there to jam. No one in the penalty box. A real mash of skaters on that first corner. Major Payne doing a great job of making sure the pack is maintained. Beasting with lead. Ray Scar doing what Scar does best, just hanging out the front and making life misery for the jammers.
Wow.
Beasting popping through, picking up 4 points.
Wow. That is amazing.
I feel like someone needs to gift that.
Absolutely.
There was so much going on at the front of that pack, but Spendy is through and eligible to score points now. Bad juju heading to the penalty box.
That was impressive, Rayscar. Impressive.
Ray, that was so good.
Looks exhausted, and fair enough. An 8-point jam for Pivot City, putting them on 77. Banshees on 62.
Fleabag and Major Payne out to jam this one. We got Bad Juju as the pivot for Pivot City Rangers sitting in the penalty box to start this off.
An official review called by South Sea Banshees. And now we have an official review from Pivot City.
Alrighty, it got real busy in the middle there. We had 2 official reviews about the same penalty, one to have it downgraded, one to have it upgraded. The penalty will stand as called.
Amazing. Thanks, Razorback.
I feel like that was a really concise summary of like 10 minutes. All right, we have got Fleabag and Beasting. Both teams have got their pivots in the box at the moment. Beasting emerges first, picking up lead.
Yeah, well, what a I just realised we're not even up to intermission yet. What a way to have a first half.
Fleabag out on their initial, Beasting out on a scoring pass, 4 points picked up for Green.
This is a fast-moving pack. I like it.
Sure was. Fleabag caught at the rear. Beasting has emerged, having picked up another 4 points. Beasting back in on another scoring pass. Smiles has returned to track. Beasting gets the call from the bench. And that is the end of the jam and the end of the period.
All right, I will. I promise. I'll get back to this chat box. We also have a Smash It Blizzard with strong emoji. We have, I know that name. That's Pixie saying yay for roller derby and 10 exclamation marks. I think.
Hi, Pixie.
Everyone says hello, Pixie. And some emojis for me. Yay! We have clown, zombie, unicorn, germ. Cheers, UFO, red heart emojis, and in cap, smash it, pivot city. Lawless says it'll be close, but PCR will seal the deal. And we have Sin saying, M dog you, bendy beast. We have fire, red heart, party face, strong emojis, and Pixie saying, so good. And that's the first half.
9 versus 999.
Yes, on the nines.
9 times.
But the scoreboard, no nines on there. We have, starting the second half of this game, Pivot City Rangers on 85 and Banshees on 66.
Pivot City just pulling away at the end of that previous half. Got some old school funny business there with Snapper with the toe stop on the pivot line.
Love to see it.
Whoa. Ray with the big hit on M-Dog. M-Dog, beautiful footwork to really... M-Dog has already picked up lead though, so...
M-Dog calling that one off.
Smart. Don't waste any more time and energy.
Yeah, too dangerous.
Fleabag heading out to jam for the Banshees and Cyclo for Pivot City.
A few comments from halftime. We had a great first half PCR. We have Pixie saying, "Oh hey, is that you, Beck? Hi." And Lawler saying an overtime jam would have been fun. Hope you're okay, Major Payne.
Jam is on, everyone's really smushed up on the outside line. Cyclo still finds a gap though. It's out with lead. Beautiful footwork there by Fleabag to slip around the inside. Cyclo also taking the inside line and picking up 4 points though. Pixie, yes, that is me, but I was actually saying hi for Snapper, so...
Yeah.
But hi from me too. Spendy heading out to jam for the Banshees and Beasting for Pivot City.
Pivot City extending that lead another 4 points, putting them on 89.
No one in the penalty box.
Yes, your Derby experts tonight. Not me, I'm just Scout, but Razorback, certainly Derby expert.
Fancy footwork. Got a cut track call there on Spendy as Beasting emerges. This jam is going to go for the full 2 minutes.
We have a yeah Banshees, love heart, love heart, love heart, in the chat.
Beasting through, picking up 4 points.
We have the Banshees jam joining us back on track. I don't know if it's the floor has maybe gone more slippery after halftime. I don't know.
I reckon maybe they're pretty tired.
Yeah, that too. Not that the floor has turned to ice. No.
A lot of these skaters have played 2 games, and I would suggest most of them have spent at least 6 hours in the car today.
Oh yeah, that's true. The things we do for Derby. But so good to be in sunny Mildura. Hope everyone got a chance to go out there and grab some of that sun today.
It was delightful.
Ooh, 7-point jam for Pivot City, putting them on 96, and 4 points for the Banshees, putting them on 70.
Major Payne out to jam for Pivot City and M-Dog for the Banshees. Both jammers emerging from the front, but Pivot City do have the lead. Got a point steal there from the Banshees, picking up one.
Yeah.
Fleabag and Cyclo heading out to jam.
It's fun getting these comments in the chat, and some of them I recognise and can match them to derby names, and some I cannot.
Cyclo hitting the other jammer off the line. Fleabag picking up lead for the Banshees. Cyclo is also out and eligible to score. Both jammers in the pack on a scoring pass. Cyclo shrugging off all contact, picking up all 4 points.
Yeah, right up the inside. Fleabag calling that one. No thanks, we'll take those points, shut it down. It looks like Pivot City have hit the 100, so triple figures, after a 4-point jam, and also 4 points for Banshees, putting them on 75.
Spendy and
Pyro.
thank you.
That's all right, I just looked because I was about to say, and I was like, oh no, I don't trust my brain right now.
Both packs making it real tough for those jammers. Pyro popping out the front with lead jammer status. Spendy is also clear.
Bench calling, yelling for that one to be called off. Jammer does just that.
M-Dog and Beasting are our jammers for this one. We've got an empty penalty box. Pivot City setting up right up on the pivot line, like their name would suggest. Banshees on the jam line.
God, that's some strong blocking for both teams.
And M-Dog's ability to just shrug off all of those Pivot City blockers, picking up lead. Snapper heading to the penalty box. Beasting emerges out the front. M-Dog picks up 4 points. Beasting is on a scoring pass, caught at the rear. Both jammers popping out the front, though M-Dog is 1 pass ahead. Got 2 sitting in the box for Pivot City. Four points picked up by the Banshees. Beasting having a real tough time at the rear there. M-Dog picking up another 4 points. Beasting really wedged into that tripod of the Banshees.
Banshees giving Beasting a really tough time.
Sure are. M-Dog picks up another 4 points. M-Dog just sliding through on the inside line. No one looking. Another 4 points.
Massive.
That is a 24-point jam for the Banshees. Much needed. 7 points picked up by Pivot City Rangers. We are back to within 9 points.
Expert math. And in the chat, yes, we have a Morbid Murder and we have Mina Nina as well. And Morbs saying, keep it up, Pivot City. Freaking best people. Can't believe I couldn't be on track with you today.
Jam is on. Fleabag picking up lead for the Banshees. Major Pain not far behind.
Again, both blocking pods doing amazing work.
Major Pain comes out, holding their face. Picks up 4 points though. Nice hit there by Bad Juju.
Fleabag calling that one off.
Fleabag picking up 4 points on that pass. So that looks like that was 4 points apiece. We move to 112 to 103.
And that just looked like such a tough jam, and to only come out 4 points apiece. I mean, yeah, that's a tough one. Both teams fighting really hard this
They
game.
really are. Cyclo and Spendy out as our jammers. No one in the penalty box.
I agree, Bombshell. M-Dog, what a jam with a fire emoji. We also have Sim saying, M-Dog, love
Oh,
heart
no.
emoji, my hero.
Spendy heading to the penalty box on a multiplayer. Cyclo picking up lead for Pivot City.
So this is a power jam for Pivot City. Lawless says, go Pivot City Rangers, you've got this. Sin also says, when I grow up, I want to be just like M-Dog.
100%. Cyclo picking up 4 points. Got a little bit of pack rearranging there. Spendy back on track. Snapper up there playing some offense for Cyclo.
Cyclo says no to that recycle.
Timeout
Call that
red.
one off. Team timeout.
A very confident call there by Harm.
Absolutely. And we should really get back to giving a shout out to our benches. So we do have Harmon Miranda, Merrick Stream, and Scare Bear on the Banshees bench. And shout out to PCR's bench, Neon Tigress, Howls Bells, and Cass Bandicoot.
Oh, I like Cass Bandicoot. That's a good name. Team timeout moves into an official timeout.
He's the real MVP of the game. Photographer extraordinaire, skater, and also doing a bit of jam timing action for us right now.
Just loving the mirroring of the jam timer.
Jam timer's busy. That's right. Photographer will step in.
We got Pyro versus M-Dog. Got a bit of a pile up, but everyone seems to be up and back into it.
Oh.
Pyro has lead. Pyro does not have lead. M-Dog also does not have lead.
Oh, this is
We're
my
going to have
favourite.
a jammer bounce in the bin.
Jammer bounce is my favourite. Nicely
Both
done.
jammers back on track.
Well done, Abby
No
Normal.
one's getting lead.
No. Amazing jammer bounce by our PBM, Abby Normal. Well done. Love to see it.
So for those that aren't aware of how the jammer bounce works, Jack, as soon as one jammer sits, they only have to sit for as long as the one before them did. So in that case, where M-Dog came in second, sat down straight away, they sat for 1 second each and they're both back on track. But now M-Dog's picked up another penalty, so they're back in the bin. And Pyro is picking up 4 points.
That's right. And we have that. We have jammer bounce because Derby cannot happen without a jammer. At least one. We need a jammer on track.
It's like they're the most important person out there.
Agree. Yeah, that's not true,
Agree,
says
Mum.
Harmon Miranda. Agree.
M-Dog back on track, sneaks up the inside, on their initial. M-Dog's down, M-Dog's up, M-Dog's got 4 points. Pyro looking for Dakota Blocker to make some space on the inside. Points for everyone.
You get a point. You get a point. You all get a point. Another close
You
jam.
get 6 points. You get 8 points.
8-point jam for Pivot City, putting them on 126. 6-point jam for Banshees, putting them on 109. I agree, Lawless. Nice to see the friendly vibes on track. You're all amazing. Kiss, kiss. And Morbs saying in caps, yeah, Pyro, and a dynamite emoji. That's a new one for today. Dynamite emoji. Love it.
Both jammers just having a little bit of a chit-chat. Major Pain and Fleabag. Jam is on. And it's Major Pain popping out the front, picking up lead.
That race car giving Fleabag a hard time there.
Yeah, Fleabag is clear now and eligible to score. Ray with some beautiful offense there. 4 points picked up there for Pivot City.
Yeah, Major Pain saying, no, we'll call that one off. Take those points.
Official timeout. Track repair.
And shout out to our hosts this double round, TRV, Team Regional Victoria, doing amazing work, helping this run all smoothly. And you know who else makes the game run smoothly?
Is it the officials?
It sure is the officials. Well done, officials. Thank you for your hard work and dedication.
100%. So many of these officials have done multiple games, played in games, benched games, worked their butts off all day. And they'll do the same again tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're wonderful and dedicated, and we love them.
That's right. We're back tomorrow from, I can't remember what time.
8 a.m.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, yes.
No. I don't want to hear that.
That's my game.
Oh, it's your game at AM. Oh, okay. Wow, I do hope you get some sleep tonight, Razorback.
Amen. It is going to be a quick turnaround from this to that. Beasting and Fleabag. Jam is on. Dakota Blocker returning from the penalty box. Beautiful offense. Beasting heading to the penalty box with a cut track penalty, I think. Which means lead is still open. The Banshees trapping Blizzard at the rear as a goat. An out of play call at the front. Spendy picking up lead. But recycled back into the pack.
Those Pivot City blockers just kind of inviting a Spendy there into the little party. Going, yep, come in there so we can trap you.
Got a pile up right here in front of the MC stand. Beasting is back on track. And after all that work, no points for anyone.
Awful lot of hard work to keep that one even. But, you know, that's a big part of Derby as well. It's not just about scoring the points, it's about protecting your points too.
Official timeout, scoreboard.
Official timeout. Alrighty, we have Major Pain versus M-Dog. We only had one blocker in the penalty box and they've been released already. Crazy footwork. Everyone's having a good time. Especially M-Dog, who just picked up lead. Beautiful work there by Chaos to sneak around and catch Major Pain. Both jammers now on scoring pass. M-Dog picking up 4 points. Major Pain also picking up 4 points. Banshees pack doing a great job at the rear there, but Major Payne finds a gap on the inside line and they're through. M-Dog also picking up 4 points.
Yeah, Harm and Miranda just signalling to the jammer. Nope, call that one off. And it looks like we had another another even jam. Everyone's just worked so hard for that. Picking up 8 points apiece, so putting Pivot City on 138 and Banshees on 117.
Yeah, it's to Pivot City's advantage to just wind down the clock now with 10 minutes to go. They're 21 points up in such a tight game.
That's all right. We've got Cyclo jamming in the green once again for Pivot City and Fleabag in the red for the Banshees.
Both packs, just such strong blocking. Cyclo finds a gap on the inside line and picks up lead. Fleabag pops out with star in hand. As Cyclo picks up 4 points and calls the jam. 2 points picked up there by Fleabag.
Ooh. A sneaky 2 on the end there.
Spendy heading out to jam for the Banshees. Beasting for Pivot City Rangers.
And jam 15 is on.
Spendy just causing absolute carnage, spinning their way through. 3 Pivot City blockers falling down. Spendy's got lead, beasting about half a track behind.
Seeing some amazing derby for a late, what day is it? Saturday night? Saturday night derby.
Nice hit there by Chaos. Beasting's down and run back. Spendy's on another scoring pass, and we've got a couple of Pivot City blockers that have headed to the penalty box. Spendy's picked up another 4 points. Spendy's through with another 4 points. Beasting just shrugs off a hit from Chaos at the end there, picks up 4 points on that pass.
Bench calling
Spendy
for that.
grabs the points on this pass, calls the jam.
That's a nice big one for the Banshees.
That was very much needed. Closes the gap. We now only got 11 points the difference.
We have Lawless in the chat from home saying, go Pivot City Rangers, bring it home. None, no emojis for me.
Scouts on a detox.
And we have an official timeout.
We got Fleabag out there to jam for the Banshees. Major Payne for Pivot City Rangers. Westy sitting in the box for the Banshees. And all other blockers on track. Just chilling.
Yes, that's right. Pixie in the chat. Ooh, so close. Exclamation mark. No emojis.
Alrighty. For those that are interested in politics but not as much as roller derby, they are saying that the coalition cannot form government. So that's some good news. Oh yeah, and Dutton's probably lost his seat. We've got an official review from the Banshees. The official review is lost. Major Pain and Fleabag.
And we have lead for Pivot City.
Melonhead doing a great job holding Fleabag up the front there. Smiles came in to assist, but Melonhead just started all over again. Destruction call on Blizzard. Jam cold.
And the chat looking fun. Bunch of emojis in there for me. I have a red love heart a happy face emoji. I have eyes, gift, cool, love heart. Some other faces, and now my brain's just conked out. A bunch of emojis. Too many. So many, thank you. We also have a request for Pixie to do the worm, and Pixie says, how will anyone know I'm at home?
Alrighty, M-Dog and Cyclo. We've got 11 points the difference at the moment, and just over 5 minutes to go. M-Dog's picked up lead. Warwick Snapper heading to the penalty box to join Blizzard, who's still there from the previous jam. Chaos knocking Cyclo to the inside, running them back, and I think laughing. M-Dog picking up 4 points.
I agree with Morbs in the chat. Yes, Melon, strong. 2 strong emojis. You could do strong emoji and a watermelon.
Cyclo out on initial. Got a big pile up of Banshees in the middle there. But M-Dog up the front. Picking up another 4 points. Snapper's out of the box, trying to do some offense for Cyclo. Chaos again, just causing trouble on the inside line. M-Dog leading with the butt. M-Dog's out the front with another 4 points. Nope, Cyclo's got 4 points too.
Oh, there we go. We did briefly have
We
a
had
lead
a
change,
momentary lead change. We may have another one. That's another 4 point pass for M-Dog.
Jeez, it's a really exciting game. I don't sound excited, but I am. That's
That
really
was the
exciting.
most unexcited lead change I've ever heard anyone call. It was amazing.
Because I'm just riddled with anxiety about it. I'm excited.
Banshees ahead by 1 point with less than 4 minutes to go. M-Dog picked up 16 points on that last jam.
Huge.
Official timeout.
So it's an official timeout.
We've we've just got a blocker coming out of the penalty box for some first aid attention. Someone else will sit that penalty so we can continue the game.
Yep, quick penalty box substitute. So score update. After a 4 point jam for Pivot City, they're on 154, and a 16 point jam for the Banshees, putting them on 155.
I'm really enjoying that I get to call the election here. Dutton has officially lost his seat now.
Yes, I'd love to hear it. Dutton has lost his seat.
All right, on this next jam, for the more important thing going on today, the biggest competition of the day. We've got 3.5 minutes left on the period clock. We've got Bee Sting and Fleabag back out there for the Battle of the Bugs. We've got one blocker for each team sitting in the penalty box. This is where the real action is. Oh, we got a jammer substitute. Melon?
I do love to see Melon jam.
I mean, everyone does.
Mm-hmm. Melon jam.
And we're on.
So we have Melon Head jamming for PCR in the green, and Spendy jamming in the red for the Banshees once again.
Spendy has been called lead, but we've got some of the Pivot City blockers moved forward. Melon's knocked to the outside. Has to re-enter behind the pack. Spendy is back in the pack on a scoring pass. That's 4 points for Spendy. Bad Juju heading to the penalty box for PCR.
And Melon Head
Yeah, out on her initial. Spendy up the inside, picks up another 4 points. Little bit of a pile up there.
We certainly have some melon jam love in the chat.
High block there, called on Dakota Blocker. Spendy just working their way back and forth. Knocked to the out of bounds. Recycled. There's a lot of congestion here. Skaters down all over the place. Spendy's out, picking up another 4 points. Melon's caught at the back. Some beautiful offense there.
And melon
Melons is
jam.
out. Melons has also picked up 4 points.
Harmon Miranda
Spendy
calling
just
down.
absolutely trying to pick up every last point.
Yeah, Harmon Miranda on the bench there calling out the clock. So there's a 5-point jam for Pivot City, putting them on 159, and a big 15-point jam for Banshees, putting them on 170. Still anyone's game. Into a jam 19, and we have M-Dog jamming for Banshees and Major Pain jamming for PCR, who also has the lead.
Sure do, but M-Dog is also out of the pack. Race car's gone to the penalty box, and I've just heard a whistle for a direction call. That's another Pivot City blocker heading to the penalty box. No pack call. And a blocking out of play call on Warwick Snapper. So we have got Snapper's return to track because the penalty box was full.
And Blizzard doing some amazing blocking for PCR, kind of left briefly kind of alone to pick up, do a lot of work there.
We've now got the return to serve call on Snapper. Beautiful work there by Major Payne, slipping up the inside line, picking up the 4 points. M-Dog's out with another 4 points. I have no idea what's going on with the score. Chaos with the run back. Major Payne back on. Nice hit there from Donut, then someone else. Major Payne and M-Dog both emerging with 4 points on that pass. Period clock has expired.
It has.
Jam has been called. I feel like this is one where we just want to wait on the official score.
Yeah, we're going to want to check all those things. Thank you for watching along at home. We'll just wait till we get the official score. Roll the whistle there.
Hearing some beautiful compliments here between the officials that have been working together.
You're all amazing.
I feel like a real creep listening in.
I know, it's fun though. You're all amazing. No, you're amazing. You're amazing, Razorback.
You're amazing, Scout.
Oh, well, thank you. You're amazing.
You're amazing, Corey.
You're amazing. Yeah,
And that's the rolling whistle. Banshees win. Congratulations, everyone. See you bright and early tomorrow. 8 a.m. is the first game. Dragon City versus...
Who are you playing?
Third and West Side.
Oh, News.
Newsies versus
That's going to be
Chicos.
an amazing
Should be
game.
fun. Good night.